everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Ball Boys. Today we got Eduardo and Chemo. Uh, yes, sir. We got City and Arsenal fans, so we gonna cook up this episode. All right. So we're gonna talk about the Prem real quick. Arsenal versus Palace. Arsenal back to winning form. What we saying, boys? What we saying, Eduardo?
Dude, I talked about it last podcast. All we need to do is finish, and I think that this is what's gonna happen if we actually put the ball back in the net, like a 5-0,
Mm-hmm.
like relative to like the amount of chances that we create, the opportunities that we create during a game. This could be something normal if we could fucking finish. I mean, granted, there's the fact that Palace is shit. Roy Hodgson has to leave, and that they went three in the back at the Emirates. But like I think this is like Arsenal at its best. Like when they actually can put it through, not just get to the final third, but actually get all the way. I thought it was a brilliant game. I enjoyed it. I'm glad Martinelli started on the bench and then came in and balled out. I think that's what he needed. It was also nice that Palace again went three in the back. Stupid as fuck. But they went three in the back, gave Martinelli all the space in the world. And he got those two easy goals in like 60 seconds, 100 seconds.
Yeah.
But pure class. I loved it. I loved all of it. There's what if we score, there's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be very normalized for us.
No, that's wild. To be honest, I don't know how you call that world class. To be honest, but I'm gonna let you rock today. Good game for you guys getting back on the winning streak. You guys lost like 4 or 5 in the past month, so that's definitely good for you guys to be back on track. Otherwise, I feel as though yes, having Martin on the bench and then coming off is definitely a great decision by Arteta. He normally makes some bad decisions overall, but he's learning the Pep ways, I guess.
Bad decisions is a horrible take to say about it.
No. He makes
I mean, he
personally.
started Havertz. That's a bad decision and one. I'm just saying.
Havertz has been balling. Havertz has been playing well, man. Fuck stats, man. Just watch Havertz play. He's been pretty solid for us.
I watched him for 3 years, bro. I know. Yo, I can't gaslight me. I know.
Yeah, you watched him under shit management.
No,
bro, we won the Champions League with it. What are you talking about?
That Champions League don't even count, man.
No, I feel as though.
Oh yeah.
I feel as though Havertz is only good. He hit most of the games that he plays for you guys are bad, but the goals that he scores or assists that he gets just clearly like downgrade everything else. So you guys just overshadowed by that performance, and you'd be like, oh yeah, he scored in this one sense XYZ, but overall his performance has been shit since you guys got him, and I don't know how he's gonna continue progressing, especially with Martin in the mid, Odegaard in the midfield with him. That's not a good pairing. So I'm not too sure what Arteta decision was bringing him in. So like, yeah, it's a weird dynamic for your team, but getting back to winning ways, I guess.
Yeah, Kimo makes a good point. I don't think he pairs good with Odegaard because Rice is obviously holding the 6, and then Odegaard's holding that playmaking 8, and then obviously last year you had Xhaka at that running into the box to box, defensive and attacking midfielder. Him, there's no defense in his play at all. He's more frail than me. Like he's 6'2". And you guys signed him for 65, almost 70 mil. You didn't sign him to be decent. He's been in the league for a while. Let's be honest.
I honestly want him at center forward. I want him at center forward.
We talked about it. He will do much better at center forward. He won't be no freaking Ivan Toney, Osimhen, but he's good enough. It's better than putting him in at center mid, in my opinion. But like I said, you didn't sign him for him to be decent. He's been in the league for a minute, and I understand like knowing a new system, it's happened with other players and stuff like that. But you can't just have like one decent game and then the next game be completely shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's inconsistent.
Yeah, it's very inconsistent. So I don't know about this whole balling type thing. So
I don't know. I'm liking him, honestly.
Yeah, I
Uh,
feel
To me, he's an investment. Yeah, he was expensive as fuck.
what?
But like he's been with us for what, half a season?
yeah, maybe half season now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm never having you manage my portfolio if you call that an
Yo,
investment.
if that's an investment, that shit going down like Doge, bro. Fuck. All right,
Just
I want to talk about Gabriel Magalesh. That guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Underrated. Underrated.
All right, very underrated. I'm not gonna lie. Past few seasons, especially this season, I low key shit on him sometimes. But he has been class. He has been very class. Is he better than most center backs in the league? I don't think so. But he's been performing. He's been performing well. He's been performing well. Um, what I don't like is that new nickname they've been giving him. You can't do that. That's copyright. That's copyright. That's Thiago Silva's nickname. O Monstro. That's not his nickname, bro. You gotta find something new for that.
yeah, I feel as though he works perfect within the Arsenal system, but outside of that, put him in a Chelsea squad or a Brighton squad or a City squad, he'd be on the bench, to be honest. Like he's
Yeah, like
just
he doesn't start for Brazil. Let's be
yeah.
honest. And I'm not saying that he's not good enough to start, but like there's obviously other players ahead of him, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
could be his fault, could be not be his fault. You know, we're not coaches, but I don't know. I feel like he's been very good, and I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I don't want to take away from like Arsenal doesn't have the best center backs in the world. I would say
Hmm.
put
Oh,
put that out there.
Sure.
But just him being embedded into the Arteta system and the progress that he's made over the past few seasons, I guess, like it's just outstanding and helping Arsenal in such a way that they need points these days because you guys have been dropping points so much recently. It's just a great way of redefining your defense. And yeah, I think he's somewhat class. He's not there as yet. That's like the argument with Saka being class. He's somewhat on that streak of being class, but it's not at the moment.
Saka is class. He's not world class. There's
all
a
right. If you want to put it
difference.
like that,
There's a
okay.
difference.
He's not world class. I hate
There's a
that narrative
difference.
all over Twitter. Like,
Not
oh,
world class yet.
is he world class? Is he back to world class? He hasn't been world class yet. You're world class once you're doing it consistently for a few years.
Being class,
Last year was his best season. So far this year, he's been very poor. So the fact that he had a decent game back doesn't mean back to world class.
but
You know,
you
he'll
cannot
get there.
define.
He'll get there, but not right now. Like,
I agree, but you cannot define class based on one season. That's not a full body of work. Like if you wanted to be class, he was supposed to start at the national team level. Missing that penalty against Italy, you know, pressure make
Yeah,
diamonds.
yeah, you get that, but how old was he, bro? He was like
he was
20,
18.
19? Yeah, 18.
He was like
What were
18,
you
19.
doing at 18, bro?
Going to college.
Pressure makes diamonds.
I got that degree in the wall to show soccer, man. Where's that shit for them? But hey,
But back to Gabriel, I think the thing for me with him, I feel bad because I feel like all the spotlight is on Saliba. Saliba is a
Oh,
monster, my Rolls Royce, bro. But like Gabriel gets he's like under Saliba's shadow.
yeah.
I guess Saliba has a stronger PR. But Gabriel, like he scores goals, bro. The way he wins those headers, like that first goal, beautiful. His movement was pristine.
Yeah.
Um, to find those empty spots and get rid of his man, and like for a defender, a center back to be able to do that, I think it's just brilliant. And then as a center back himself, he's him and Saliba, like they work together very well. Yeah, I don't know how he might work at a separate team or even in the national team, but they complement each other perfectly. So that's why I think they're such a solid duo. And Gabriel, in general, he's just a strong, big dude.
I feel like he gets more stick because he was there during that lockdown Arsenal season,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
let's be honest, he was bad.
yeah.
And I mean,
He's grown.
everybody was poor that season, but he was, he's the heart of the defense, so he's gonna get a lot of the blame. And also this season, last season, say there's a mistake in defense. Most of the time, he's either the reason or involved with an error. Unlike Saliba's, Saliba, I'm not gonna say he's Van Dyke level, but you could kind of see it. Like it's kind of hard to get past Saliba or for him to make an error or something like that. While Gabriel, you could kind of beat him, whether you're a top forward or not. You know what I mean? Whether it's
Yeah.
just how you play against him. Last thing I want to point out about Arsenal in this game, Trossard. I feel like he played good, but I saw this video from Arsenal fans, and they were shitting on him. What do you think about that?
Were those real Arsenal fans or Twitter Arsenal
I mean,
fans?
they were at the stadium.
I didn't see the video. I didn't.
I saw it literally right before we started recording. That's why I was kind of confused. I'm like, all right, I get it. Trossard isn't like he's not freaking Mbappe, but he's pretty good. There's some days like, oh, he'll score a goal, get an assist, and then he's getting praised. Like, oh,
He's inconsistent. He's very
and then
inconsistent.
the next game, he's not scoring and assisting, and then everybody's dragging him, which is very weird.
Yeah. And you know what? I feel as though I haven't seen the video, but I feel as though like over the past season, he's been inconsistent, but the main reason for that happening is because game time. He don't get enough game time. Like some days he starts, some days he don't start. He come on, whether it be the 70th minute, 80th minute. He don't get much game time. So like that needs to be like factor into the decision when grading him on a bigger scale. But when he's there, he makes a big impact wherever he's playing. Like
Yeah,
yeah, he's just OP. But within the Arsenal's squad, it's hard for him to get game time because there are so many pieces that you guys
Yeah.
don't know how to like maneuver as yet.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
you guys think,
I agree. I think that he definitely deserves way more playing time. But where do you put him? Do you put
yeah.
Martinelli in the bench? Because
Or,
I hate
or
that.
you
I
put him
hate that
at
because
too.
Martinelli, you put him on the bench, he'll come in and he'll score. But like I want him
Yeah,
to start. Like I want that the entire game. And
yeah,
so it's
no.
just like I don't know. You're comparing and you're putting two players who are both inconsistent. And so like when is each gonna perform? It's a gamble sometimes.
I,
Hmm.
I feel as though they should look at it from like the goalie standpoint, how they rotate with Raya. Like have whether Martinelli playing the Champions League and then have Trossard start in the Prem and then give Martinelli some time. Like just figure out a way because it's similar to the Saka situation. Like no one would ever play on the right wing. Like literally. Like
Reese Nelson getting free checks, bro.
it's wild. Like you guys
I feel like
bring so many
God. Yeah.
great players development. Saka isn't having that Foden treatment. I feel as though Pep is managing Foden at such a high level that Arteta should manage Saka to tap into that world class conversation that we keep thinking who he is as a person. But otherwise to that, like you guys have to figure out how to rotate certain players within the squad before you guys level up and actually challenge to the Premier League title or the Champions League. You know,
Yeah, I'm
just my
not gonna lie,
opinion.
Kimo. You surprised me so far, nigga. You spin. I ain't expect this.
Bro did some research before this.
Bro
Nah,
locked in, yo.
nah. I've just been watching the game of other football.
No,
But also I
like
think today, yesterday, um, Raya's pass in that counter, I think that's one of the reasons why Arteta put him first.
But that's
he's very good on the ball.
That is huge for us. It sucks that he's like 5'5".
I was literally going to mention the height situation.
Bro, he's very short. All right. What do you think? Arsenal back to winning ways, fighting for the league because they're now tied with points with City.
But a game, we got a game in hand. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you can't claim those 3 points, my brother.
Burnley we have next week. Like, what are you
Yeah, now in third.
Don't matter. Hopefully, I think so.
Okay.
I think this is at least like a really good morale boost. It's not like a 2-0 win, whatever. Like it would be helpful, but when you win 5-0,
Yeah, I needed
it's
that.
gonna put you up there. Yeah, even if it was Palace, I don't care if it was Palace.
Yeah,
Any
no,
5-0 win,
it could have been Sheffield. You needed that
and
win.
it's especially
My
important
God.
for people like Martinelli as well.
Yeah. Not just Martin, the whole squad, bro.
Yeah.
I needed that bad. All right. Very quick, we're gonna talk about Brentford versus Forest, mainly because of one guy. Ivan Toney, he's back.
I was betting on him.
You betted on him?
No.
Put a parlay on him? I'm not. If you put a parlay on him to score, you hit some money. Y'all saw how he moved the ball.
I was gonna say, I wonder if that free kick had gone in if he hadn't moved the ball because it was right through that gap.
Yeah,
But also, Forrest should have noticed. Like, pay attention, dude. How do you not notice that shit?
The ref was right behind him too. The other ref,
Yeah.
like literally, like it made no sense. But I feel as though overall his performance in the game was a calm sixth because of that goal and him being back. It just
Well,
brought
I
a lot.
also calm six. I don't know. I kind of would give him higher because like the through balls that he was making, those passes that would just put his team in the final third in like a very dangerous position. Like they were
yeah.
solid. They were clean.
Without him, Force would have won.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need.
Without him, Force.
But it's a 3-2 game. Like his, like overall from the bigger point of view, like yes, those true balls definitely change the game, change the dynamic of how the team attack and certain counter. But overall, I feel as though like someone else within his position, or I don't know who used to play for him before he got back. Who in that position? You guys know? I don't know.
We signed in Buemo. They both played like a double striker.
I guess
Wasn't he like center attacking though?
No, they played like a 5-3-2, I believe.
Hmm.
So him and Wisa would be up
Well, I
top.
think though that like the fact that it was a close game, it wasn't entirely like I think
No,
the
it was
fact
a
that they
good game.
won was largely because of Toney, but the fact that it was a close game was because they're shit defense.
Yeah,
And he has no impact there, bro.
like it was their defense was so bad they made Hudson Odoi look like a baller again.
Like
He had the ball down since 2021.
that clearance that me tried to make at one point that led to I think Forrest's first goal, the volley. That was disgusting. Like how as a professional you can't clear a ball like that.
I've seen better in Sunday League.
You know, it's Sheffield. No, not Sheffield. It's Forest.
Forest.
It's weird in that sense because Forest is like bottom of the league. We don't really care about them that much.
I mean,
Like the next game, I believe they're playing Spurs. So based on that performance, we can reassess that whole Ivan Toney back, how he fits into the squad. All I need them to do is make it out of the relegation battle. Like they're not there, but like they're right on the cusp. So just being out of that clear, and then next summer, let's see where he's gonna go. I'm saying next summer, this summer.
Arsenal.
Do you guys have that type of money? But
We do.
they play Arsenal next.
Especially when we win the Champions League, we're gonna have that money.
no, they play Spurs next.
No, I'm looking at it right now. Forest plays. Oh, you talking about Forest or Brentford?
Brentford.
Oh, Brentford. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah, they do play Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there we'll see an even better clear whether it was just Forrest being poor or Ivan Toney that guy that we know he is. Because I think not just because of his performance, I feel also just like a confidence thing. Like they were probably like, oh, like we got our guy back, type of thing.
Yeah.
Like Mape played pretty good. He's shit. He scored a nice goal too, for the winner. But yeah, I feel like their attack was just a lot more better because they were pretty much park the bus and then counter attack. While now with Toney, it was more of like, all right, let's actually create something and play proper ball.
Yeah, I feel as though like also looking at their progress from preseason. Like preseason, they were good. They were nasty in preseason, but that's preseason tournament. Everyone's trying to get a feel back after summer break, and then coming into the season, I didn't think like yes, Tony is a big factor and he's a goal scorer and big platform XYZ, but overall, as a team, their manager, I feel as though what they did last season compared to this season, it's a pretty big downgrade in general. Like they're supposed to bring that momentum from last season into this season and start challenging for whether they're going to be not even Champions League. Champions League is a stretch, but like just be up there rather than being all the way at the bottom of the table and just overall struggling as a whole. So yeah, it's weird. Their next few games is the big boys. They probably go 1-6. So it's
Yeah.
tough
Yeah,
because Chelsea might give them a W. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even.
I don't put it past you. We probably
Yeah, they're playing.
we were lots of them this season,
They got
and it was home.
Spurs, they got City twice, they got Liverpool, they got West Ham.
The only team they could probably beat is Wolves, and but Wolves home is
Wolves
still
is a maybe.
Yeah,
yeah, Wolves
Wolves
is a
is like
maybe because
sixth in the
Wolves are
table right
pretty.
now.
Uh,
Yeah, Wolves.
Wolves are
Yeah,
11th. Wolves
11th.
are 11th, right under Newcastle. Wolves are pretty decent, especially at home. So that's a maybe.
Wait, but
It's
also
more
like
it's more of a
Brentford has played Wolves 3 times in like the past 30 days and they've lost two and tied one. So I think
mm.
that's also like a good indicator of the impact that Tony has.
Yeah, it's literally all down to Tony, which is a lot of pressure just on him because he just came back. But I think we all feel like it's no pressure for him. It's more just like it's more like just game like rustiness. It's
And if
just
he truly, yeah, if he truly is that guy, then there won't be any pressure. Yeah.
exactly
Yeah,
because because Kim was saying like how they were pretty good last season, and now this season they were poor. The main factor is Tony. They don't have his goal.
Yeah. I think,
If they had Tony, maybe they would be a little higher, probably above 10th.
yeah.
In that Wolves Newcastle area, same with Chelsea. Um, but I think yeah, their defense is poor.
I think just it's hard to compare to last season though, because like the Prem teams in the Prem are loaded, and like the amount
Yeah,
that they
like
spend over the transfer window is crazy.
yeah, they don't have a bad squad. If you go player for player, they don't have a bad squad. Neither does Forest. Forest past 2 seasons, since they've been in the Prem, they've been splashing cash, which is why they got hit with FFP. But um, for them to be at least, well, I think they're borderline relegation.
yeah,
Yeah, Forest
but
is 16th,
yeah,
and if you look at their squad, they have a lot of good players.
Yeah.
So let's pour on their side too. I think that's it for that game. I don't got nothing much else to say unless y'all got anything else to say about them.
yeah.
Fuck
Weak game.
Spurs.
I'm not. All right. We're gonna talk about Bournemouth versus Liverpool. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was gonna be a close game.
I really thought that too
I
because
really thought.
halftime it was like 0-0, right? And
Yeah,
then
I believe so.
it just they just turned it on in the second half, and I'm like, yo, I was hoping for a Liverpool draw loss because with the game in hand, we could have copped that. You know what I'm saying? Be top of the league, goal difference, buff, buff, buff. Nothing too crazy. But with Salah out, um, yeah, it was just a great game overall. I didn't expect they had so much balance within the team itself with him being out because he normally like give the give the guys boost of morale overall.
Yeah,
But just winning the game, was it 4-0? Yeah, 4-0.
yeah, 4-0.
It's definitely a confident boost for the team, especially like him being injured now, and then they got some guys coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Trent Szoboszlai is supposedly coming back for
yeah,
the Chelsea game, which
I,
is even worse news for me.
yeah. It's crazy, and then Nunez hitting it back two times.
Darweezy balled out. He had an excellent game. I will say that.
The
Can't
Yeah,
believe I
goal,
never thought I would say those words.
the goal
yeah.
he scored was beautiful.
I think the
Just
second goal also I could not comprehend how he made that pass to Gakpo for the assist. So he was on the floor like on his knees and he passed it to Gakpo somehow and then Gakpo assisted the goal.
yeah, it was wild. Like a great game. Confidence boost for him. Both Jota coming back from injury too. Double. Beautiful work. So kudos
Yeah,
to Liverpool. I need Chelsea to step up in the next game because I need that.
can't promise you shit, bro.
I'm a Chelsea fan next game, so
I'm praying, bro. I'm gonna be praying on my knees, son. One
hey,
player I
yo,
want to talk
pause.
about. What do you mean? I'm praying. How's that pause? What are you talking about? One player I want to talk about is Luis Diaz. He's been very bad this season.
I feel
Thanks.
so. You could go ahead, hit that.
He was
Because
good when they took his dad. Oh
come
fuck,
on,
man.
bro. Look, he's gonna have to like pick it up because Salah with a hamstring injury. You know what I mean? Jota, yeah, he's a good goal scorer, but like, Darwin Nunez is not gonna give you 10 out of 10s every single game week. You know, he's gonna have his bozo moments like he always does. He gonna have to like pick it up. Like he's
Yeah,
gonna have to do something.
but like the good thing is Liverpool has so much depth. They have
Hmm.
so many good players, and like thinking today, like they abused Bournemouth, who had been in form,
Yeah,
and they didn't have Endo, didn't have Trent, didn't have Salah. Like they're such a good squad. Like that title race between Liverpool and Arsenal is gonna go stupid, man.
What is this guy baffling about, man? What are you talking about? Had to be an Arsenal fan, bro. Come
Just
on,
facts,
now.
man. Just facts.
Weak.
nah,
No,
I think this is a very good sign for Liverpool fans because
But
like
yeah,
I'm be honest with you, I dead ass thought it was gonna be a close game. I even think
and
I edged the Bournemouth going into it,
I think
but
like it also shows just the importance of a good manager because like the first half, like Bournemouth was playing really well. They were holding their ground, and
yeah.
then like and you couldn't even recognize Liverpool. But second half, who knows what the fuck Klopp said in that locker room? They came like completely different. It was straight up like Liverpool as we know it.
Probably start yelling in German. Some shit.
Scary. Klopp is a scary motherfucker, bro.
Them veneers is crazy, bro. All right. All right. So that we're done with the games. Real quick. Well, this won't be quick. Obviously, you guys are gonna talk a lot about this. We're gonna do a current Man City and Arsenal combined 11, and everybody's healthy. Not, all right, you know what I mean. So like player for player.
yeah.
So I'm obviously the neutral here. So
What
I'll start
formation? Like 4-4-2, 4-3-3,
4-4-2. No, we're gonna do a 4-3-3. I mean,
four three
both
three.
teams pretty much play four
Four,
three
three,
three
three.
because of a holding DM. But so yeah, let's start. So obviously, start at goalkeeper. In
Ederson,
my opinion, it's
indisputable.
I mean, maybe you could throw Ryan there.
Nah, man. As an Arsenal fan, like both my goalies can go to fucking hell. Like Ederson takes a spot.
Yeah,
There's no chance.
What about
two can.
Ortega?
What?
Ortega.
Nah, man. You know that big close number two. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But yeah, all right. Let's do it. All right, obviously it's Ederson, but who would be better, Ortega or Raya?
I put Raya. I put Raya. I'm not that disrespectful, you know. Yeah, yeah. Raya, then Ortega.
Damn, ran
Nah,
to the last.
no.
Crazy.
No. I feel that's a hard question because it's like Ortega do hold his grounds in the FA and whenever he play for us, but I don't know. It's a close third between Ortega and like mm, yeah. I
Because like
don't know.
Ortega doesn't. He's not bad, but it's like he just pretty much just plays the league cups. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So you don't really get a big. You don't really see him in like the big games in the Prem, or
but
or in the Champions League. But you might see him now because Ederson is out. So we probably might find out. Yo, is he him?
nah,
Basically,
Well,
but I think
I don't know.
he's good though. He's
Also,
good.
others it depends on how much he gets tested. He has one of the best defenses in the league right in front of him.
Nah, he
yeah.
was getting our defense was getting cooked last game. He
Oh,
was.
the Newcastle. They was getting mad at us because we said Newcastle was cooking. They were like, yo, completely dominated, bro. That first half, Newcastle was cooking, bro.
Nah, we were getting
We got a fan
smoked,
here even saying it.
bro. I was looking at those through balls, especially that one pass from all the way across
It was
right side.
Bruno G.
Yo, that shit
Fuck that
was
guy.
off the laces. I'm like, yo,
Scum of a
what?
player.
Yeah, man. But Kevin to the rescue.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, yo, Even though City dominated that game, they're like, we had 80 possession, yada yada. We had the
Nah,
most shots, we had the most corner, bruh. If it wasn't for Kevin, he obviously had the goal and the assist. Take that goal and assist away,
yeah,
it's 2-1.
yeah.
Like, let's be honest, bro. They weren't gonna score. You can have 80 possession, you still can't score. I
The
seen it with
main, I
Barcelona.
feel the main problem with us in that last game was Foden was always in the right positions. Like he was always receiving the ball, but the final pass, he thinks too much. He takes extra touches. Like with Kevin now, instinct. We need that world
Yeah,
class Cam in
that
there.
man, that man's a
He-
freak. That
so
man's a
like,
joke.
not a lot of people in the league can say you have a Kevin, but
Yeah. I got a cold farmer.
Fuck this guy, bro.
I got a cold farmer, so that's enough for me.
city product. We sell to you guys, so you guys, have a
Kevin De
taste
Bruyne
of
is a Chelsea
success.
product.
But we turn him in. Yo, don't even get me started on that shit right now.
Hey. We
Yes,
just did a
sir.
Uno reverse. All right, let's go back to the 11. All right, so right back,
Ooh,
it got to be Kyle Walker.
Yeah, I agree.
yeah. No
Benny
question.
Blanco's not to the level of Kyle Walker.
Yeah, even at what he's 33, turning 34 or some shit like that. Like, and yeah, against Newcastle he was bad, but like nah, he's in my opinion he's the best right back the Premier League has seen or I've seen.
Yeah,
Um, so it's not even about like titles or anything like that. It's just off like overall game. He's crazy as fuck.
yeah.
He's strong defensively.
Yeah.
His recovery is insane. He could attack. When he was at Spurs, he was an attacking fullback. When he came to City, that's when he became more defensive, which is weird because Pep is pretty much like a very attacking, ball playing manager. So the fact that when he came to City, he was turned basically as like, all right, you can attack at times, but you're gonna have to like clutch up on
Okay,
recoveries and locking down wingers.
absolutely.
Um,
And I think this season he could be much more better. He's been lacking a lot of personal problems. Not going to get into,
Whoa.
but
Bro, there's a menace on and off the field, man.
He's a
reminds me of Rooney,
gallus. He's
man.
a gallus, bro. He's a gallus. Simple as that.
Yeah, man. But he's definitely caused us a lot of goals. Um,
Newcastle.
especially those both goals in that Newcastle
Newcastle,
game.
yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't
Yeah, it was a stinker
mentally
of a
wasn't there. So,
performance. Yeah.
but overall, for both Arsenal or City, definitely Walker. Not even close, I would say. So, yeah.
All right. Before we go to center back, I feel like that's gonna be a better debate. Let's go to left back. Who do you think out of both City and Arsenal has the better left back? Which is weird because technically City doesn't have a left back.
Yeah.
So who would you classify as City left back? I only have one person in mind, which is Garbadio. That's how you pronounce it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But I
Vardy.
feel,
I'm gonna put
he,
Timber in there.
Timber.
A
what?
healthy
I
Timber.
didn't even think of
A
Timber.
healthy Timber.
Wow.
I'm gonna put him at left
I didn't
back.
even think of Timber. That's crazy. You're right because if
Nah,
everybody's healthy,
da, 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 da,
I
da,
didn't even think of Timber. Yo, those 3 games I saw Timber, not gonna lie,
da.
it's
Uh,
better than what I seen all season Garvadio.
Yeah.
Be honest
you
with you.
guys, Helte Ake in there?
If we're putting Ake, okay.
Yeah. Come on
If we're
now.
putting Ake,
Yeah.
but I've seen Ake more as center back this season because John Stone's been
Oh
out.
yeah. But
So that's the only reason why. But last season, yeah, Ake played that left back, center back role
yeah, especially in the
more.
Champions League, he
Yeah.
piped down.
Hmm.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'd put Ake instead if that's valid.
I
He
can't.
could.
I don't have any stats or any proof to back Timber. Like honestly, like
Yeah. No. I'm
bro's
not
been
gonna. Yo, don't
out.
get me wrong. Timber is good. Like he's
But I
very
have
good.
trust that you give this motherfucker like when he comes back. Yeah, he's gonna be great
But
for
will he
us.
be back the same? That could be a thing also.
We'll see.
That's a
Mentality
serious
monster.
injury. We'll see. We'll see. So we're gonna put Ake at left back. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Center backs. I'm putting Ruben Diaz and Saliba.
Oh yeah. That's
That
yeah.
that's the only
I
valid
agree
one.
with that.
Ed, if you say anything else, we got a problem.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Nah, it feels though, as you say, like Diaz, Rolls Royce, Saliba, Rolls Royce. Like I hate on him because he plays for Arsenal, but like he's fucking
Yeah,
amazing. Like I can't believe it. He's good.
I'm surprised he doesn't start for France. Like he
Yeah,
doesn't start.
the
He doesn't
team is
get game time.
stacked.
Yeah, the team
Dude,
is
France
stacked, but
has like
like,
3 squads that can win the World Cup, man.
yeah, all right, yeah, that is true. But like, look at the World Cup, he barely got game time, and in my opinion, he's better than all the center backs besides Konate. But that's a different discussion. Um, so I feel like he's better than all the center backs there, which is weird.
Yeah,
But at Prem level, when it comes to the Prem, he's up there with top three,
yeah.
two, three center backs.
He's probably like in my opinion, he's like number one DS2,
Yeah,
and
this season,
then
yeah.
yeah, like
Uh,
it's
Yeah, I
or
mean, we could throw Van Dyke in there as
yeah,
well. He's been good.
yeah,
But I feel like Diaz this season has been
yeah, lacking. He's been lacking.
lacking.
Like my
It's been
entire
lacking.
defense has been lacking, bro.
I
Like
mean, he just dropped his girlfriend, so he might cook up now. So
shit. Yeah.
we gonna see. All right, we're gonna go to the six roles, the CDM.
Defensive
It,
mid.
There's
yeah,
no questions of
I'll
there.
I'll give it to Rodri. I think Declan Rice is phenomenal, but he's not at Rodri level.
nah, he's not Rodri level.
Yo,
He
I
is
love that
not.
I got you saying that on camera, man. Fucking hell, like, that's beautiful.
Clip it.
I
Throw
will
it up.
say Declan Rice's aura won that 4v2 against Liverpool.
You know why I'm always triggered with that comment?
Rodri,
Because like, I'm like,
zero
He
aura.
didn't do shit. He didn't do shit. Bro, he got lucky that the ball bounced a little bit and it hit and when Trent hit it,
He
hit the
got lucky
crossbar.
that Trent is shit, man.
nah, Trent, no, chill. You're wild.
This guy's insane. Nah, that's zero R. You know who clutched a 4v1? Malo Gusto, and he's a short right back. And he clutched up a 4v1 against Crystal Palace.
Shit.
Oh,
That's
Palace.
real. No, but we're talking about Chelsea right now. And
Fair,
he's a short
fair.
right back. Talking about Declan Rice aura. Man, shut up.
Nah,
Man, shut up.
this shit was crazy. I don't know if the Adidas ad was edited or whatever, but that shit just pissed me off because I'm like,
It was
for
fake. That
people
shit was fake.
They're always fake,
for
bro.
people that actually watched the game, like knew exactly what happened, but then there's Arsenal fans online that just run with that shit. Like,
That's what I'm saying. The Twitter Arsenal fans are not real, bro. Just
I mean, you're
children.
one of them.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, they be hitting a nerve.
Legit delusional, man. They're so delusional.
All right, the 2 8s. I'm saying KDB and Bernardo Silva.
What?
ooh. Okay.
I'm putting
It's a city
Odegaard.
mid. It's
I'm
a
putting
city midfield.
Odegaard
It's
instead
a
of
city mid.
Bernardo.
What?
Nah, nah. It's a city midfield, bro.
I-
I'm be
I-
honest with you. This is non-biased.
Have you
Bernardo
ever,
Silva's a joke. He's a joke.
have you
I
ever
think-
heard of have you ever heard of the Real Madrid players talking about who they hate when they like a City player have the ball on his feet? It's Bernardo. Like you can't get that shit. Like he will dance around you, circles. He got it. He's a complete package. He's like Kevin, but Kevin on the second level.
I think
we
the problem with Odegaard is he's doing the same thing. He's creating as many
Oh.
chances as he can, but he doesn't have anybody in front of him to finish anything.
I can't agree with that.
I don't know. The passes that I've been
Whether
seeing in
he's
the game,
creating
the
or
way he
not.
controls the game, like if he just had people in front of him who actually like put it in the back of the net, his stats would be insane.
I don't
But-
even think it's just stats though, because Bernardo Silva isn't a stats guy. He's not scoring goals and assisting every week. Like he is just a complete player that you can put him anywhere on the pitch. You can even put him at left back. He played left back last season against Arsenal, and he wasn't the best, but he hold his own. So like you can put him anywhere. He's gonna do damage.
You know
Like
what your
I think he's like another David Silva. David Silva was short and slow, but you could not take the ball off him, and you could put him anywhere, whether it was center mid, cam, the wing, probably as a false nine. He will do a job.
You know what I
I
want
don't
you
know.
to do, Ed? Watch some Bernardo comps on YouTube. I need you.
You watch some Odegaard comps. I think it also like there's also the factor that like Bernardo's playing with KDB, with Roger. He's playing with world class players next to him.
I
Like
thought you called your class.
who is my boy? Like yes, we have Rice and
Go
everything, but
Kevin
like
High Havertz. You just told me he been balling, bro.
he has
Yeah.
been proper, but like not like you can't compare in general the midfield that Odegaard has had at Arsenal to the midfield that Bernardo Silva has had, or the forwards that he has had at City.
All right.
Like
Just look.
Odegaard is shining in like this humble team that has been like rebuilding and everything, like actually challenging for titles. It's different. It's a different level to like do
I
the
have a question.
performances that he's been doing like pretty much on his own as compared to Bernardo, who has everything in his back.
Question for you then. Do you think Odegaard will ever start in the Man City squad?
I think he needs a little more experience.
Okay.
Mm,
He's what,
no, our
24?
answer. It doesn't matter. You just gave me the answer I need. So it's obviously Bernardo Silva starting.
Thank you.
Because we're doing basically if we're doing a combined 11, we just made a City midfield, and we asked you would he go into that City midfield? Obviously he won't. You just said that he needs more time, so
I
you
don't
just
know,
gave
man.
me the answer
I
I
don't know,
needed.
man. I don't know, man.
Look, like would Odegaard give you the same performance Bernardo Silva did against Real Madrid? No,
Oh.
no. He is not doing that. He gonna flick his hair, yeah, but I don't know about that. That was a perfect game from him.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. It's wild.
I back my skipper.
All right, you can back him all you want. You give him back shots. You do whatever
Hey,
you want.
yo. Pause.
He got the jersey on. Oh my
Jersey, yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I need that.
You need
All
that
right.
Arsenal jersey?
I need it with TT though. I need that old TT jersey.
All right, yo. All right, let's do this thing aside. I got a question for y'all. Would you wear a rival team's jersey?
Fuck no. I know
I,
Kimo
I,
would.
I
yeah, that's
want the
what I'm saying.
TT jersey, but I wear the
I know
only.
Kimo tours their stadiums and everything.
Oh,
Oh, that
I be,
we got that in 4K. I have the video. He doing interviews and everything, bro.
yo, I slide at my ops, bro. I was there, and I slide in Arsenal in the morning, and I went to United game against the Crystal Palace where they scored the Crystal Palace scored the last minute free kick.
That shit was nice.
Yo, that shit was sexy. Overall, I'm like, I just slide in my ops. Like, what y'all gonna do? Nothing. And you know what? I'm the reason why you guys lost the trophy last season because I slid while I was there in January.
He put black magic in the stadium, bro.
Exactly. I'm telling you.
He
Like,
put bad vibes in there. No, because I've been having that conversation lately with myself. Because I'm like, yo, I do want like obviously classic jerseys, and Arsenal and United do have some fire ones, but my pride won't let me buy it.
oh yeah.
I would never wear a Chelsea shit. I would never wear Spurs. I'm never funding your fucking garbage club. I don't care. I don't care if they're like retro and like he was a baller. I am not wearing that.
But you know how bad I want a Ronaldo 08
United.
United? You know how bad I want it? Because how cold it is. Even the blue one, long sleeve.
I need that. I'm
Well,
like,
I
yeah.
need that. And
Yeah.
my pride won't let me.
Yeah.
My pride will not let me, bro. All right. Put that to the side. All right, back to the lineup. Let's do right wing. This is obvious.
Kimo?
It's obvious.
Uh,
It's obvious.
I do Foden.
I wasn't gonna put Foden there.
I put Foden
I
away.
wasn't gonna put Foden there. We'll get to that.
I'm
But I
putting
wasn't
my
gonna put
star
Foden.
boy there, bro. How are you gonna put your bench rider right at right wing?
Bro,
I'm
your
putting
star
Oscar
boy,
Bob. It's like that.
The glazing, bro.
Yeah, the glazing. Nah, fuck out of here. I ain't putting it there. No, it's Saka.
Your
It's
star
Saka.
boy won't even start in my team.
I don't think has Foden ever performed at the level that Saka has performed?
talking about right now?
I mean, he's performing better this season. That's all I need to know. Like
This season, I would say Foden
this
has been better than Saka, but in
this
general,
season,
fuck no.
last
Like,
season,
Fuck no.
yo,
before that,
looking at Saka's performance last season compared to Foden's performance while Foden was riding the bench is very close. The moments that that Foden stepped up, whether it be in the Champions League, FA, even in the Prem, like his game time management and ball management and the ball overall was phenomenal compared to Saka. Yes, Saka was doing everything. He was assisting, scoring goals.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna take it away from him. Foden just didn't have the stats to back it up. That's all.
mm-hmm.
So yes, I'm taking Foden. I'm taking Foden, but you know what?
Nah, man. That is
All
just
right,
insulting to the game, bro.
I'll take Foden over Saka, but I wasn't gonna put Foden on the right wing. I was gonna put him on the left wing because I feel like he plays there more. He plays there a lot more. Cause look, even like this season, he's playing there more. He's playing there more this season, but prior to that, he was mainly on the left or at the cam.
Yeah,
Obviously, he's not playing the cam role because of Kevin. And
yeah.
then left wing, he only had to deal with Grealish. Let's be honest, wasn't performing well until like half the season. And then that right wing spot with either Bernardo Silva or Mahrez, nobody else. So
That's my nigga. Oh my!
Kim almost nutted.
I forgot about
But
him.
One of the best,
that's
one of
why
the best
I
third
was
touches in football.
gonna put
His
Saka
first
right
touch.
and then Foden
Oh.
left. I don't know how y'all feel about
I'm
that.
putting Saka at right. Like just comparing last season to between each other. Like Foden still he played 32 games. Saka played 38. Saka had 25 goal contributions in a team that was not scoring as much.
Huh? Come on, now,
Put
don't lie.
Saka at
Don't do
City. He's
that. Don't
banging
do
goals
that.
left
Don't
and
do that.
right, bro.
Yo,
But
your
give
team was. Come on now, don't do that. Arsenal was scoring. Don't do that. This season they aren't scoring, but like last season, come on. Like you guys are
not as
He
banging.
still
much.
had a
Not
Foden wasn't starting like that, and he still had 11 goals, which
Exactly.
is only
in a
four
super
less.
team. In a super team, bro.
Which is,
Put me
but it's
with
only four
KDB.
less.
I'll put 11 goals in the back of the net.
I bet you won't. I bet you won't.
No, I mean, all right. If we're putting Saka at right wing, Kimo, how do you feel about Foden on the left? Because he's
we're not putting
over
Martinelli
Doku.
or Trossard.
I mean,
He's better than Trossard. He's better than Martinelli. He's better than Grealish. He's better than Doku.
come
Doku's
on
good
now.
1-on-1. No,
Yo, Jay, baby.
all right, bro.
He ain't gonna
Yo,
fuck you, bro.
yeah, he's not gonna fuck you, bro. He's not gonna
But
fuck you,
yeah.
bro.
No. On some serious shit, I don't mind putting Foden on the left. I feel as though right is his second main position. That's why I thought of him there.
Yeah, this season, I understand.
Yeah, but him, it's like he's such a diverse player. Like he could play.
Yeah, he can play anywhere.
So,
He can even play striker at the
yeah,
false nine because
I'm,
he's done it before.
yeah.
So yeah.
I'm cool with that. I fuck around
All
put
right.
Alvarez over there, but hey, nah. I'm playing.
Yeah, I mean, yo, Alvarez can play. He can play the wing. He can play the cam. He can play striker.
His
Alvarez
work rate. He has really good work rate.
yeah. But that's not his main position, so I wasn't gonna put him there.
Yeah,
And then obviously our last spot is the striker.
no
Obviously,
question.
we gotta put in Ket. Yeah, we gotta put in Ket there.
The rapper. You know?
He's not a rapper, but hey.
I'm putting prime Eddie at striker. Fuck Holland.
Yeah.
I'm putting Eddie Nketiah performance against United last season. That's what I'm putting. It's like, no, fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this one's a given. This one's a
no,
given.
it's obvious. It's obvious.
Maybe you guys could buy a striker. Maybe I don't
Toney
know.
next season.
I don't even think Toney can compare like or compete with Holland, but like
I mean,
he's been out for like 2 months now. He's still
Toney in a
top
proper
scorer.
team could. Maybe.
he probably could. He had 20 goals with Brentford last season.
Yeah, it's Brentford. There's no other scoring options, but hey.
Yeah, but I think it's even better because
Yeah.
you have nobody
Yeah.
else.
Give him a
But he-
midfield like Cities.
Yeah.
That
No,
brother
put
will
him into Kepa.
run riot. Man.
He's getting at least 25 to 30 goals in a proper team. I'm not saying 36 like Holland.
How much?
Relax.
How much did Salah
Relax,
score
relax.
last season? 30.
Salah, I think he had
Like 20
16
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Salah
in the
Salah
in
was
the
up
had
league.
he
there.
had he
In
had
the
like
league.
20 something.
In the league.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was up there. He came back like late season. Was him
Oh,
and
last season he had 19.
19.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Because
So you thinking?
it was
So you
Holland,
thinking?
Kane,
No, no,
and
no, no,
then
no. Let's put this shit in perspective now. So you
Well,
thinking
but we're
that?
also talking strikers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I guess. Yeah.
all right. But let's be honest. Salah ain't touching the wing. He's inverting every time.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
He's inverting every time, bro.
But on paper,
He's not a Doku, you know what I mean? He's not a Hazard. He's not staying on the wing and then cutting in to create or anything like that. He cutting in to run in and shoot. So like, let's be honest.
that's
He's an
facts.
inverted forward.
Like put a hazard in your team now.
He's not. He's a winger, but he's not a proper winger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not a Mahrez. Like me, in my opinion, Mahrez
Good.
overall is better, but obviously Salah had better goal scoring, so people are gonna say he's better.
No, no. I guess Mars won
No,
that
no, no.
shit with
That's what I'm saying. People would say that, but in my opinion, I'm thinking about overall play. I'm taking Mars all day.
Leicester down here. Come on now.
That means
Even his
that means
home
thinking
country
that.
winning that shit. African. So yeah,
yeah, Mars is such an enjoyable player to watch.
class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Almost cried when we let him go, man.
you crying over another man is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Be like that, yeah. I cry when KDB
he said
retired,
it be
bro.
like that. Nah, I was like that when Hazard left. I'm not gonna lie. So I understand, but Hazard, bro, I miss that man.
See me wishing him happy birthday on Twitter. That should be
Yeah,
funny.
bro, it's different. I mean, I'm not over here calling him daddy like you do with Kevin. So, you know, that's daddy. You
Hey,
know,
a
that's
pause.
daddy.
Big pause.
Hey, all right, we're gonna end it off with we rank our top 5 managers of all time. I'll we don't gotta go full depth into it, but if we want to, we can. All right, in my opinion, this is my top 5 from what I've seen overall in my lifetime. Obviously, I ain't see the '90s, I ain't see the early 2000s, so I'm going Ancelotti at 5.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it first, bro.
No, not at first. I'm going him at 5. 4, I'm going Arsene. 3, or Arsene Wenger. Let me be clear. 3, I'm going Sir Alex Ferguson. 2, Jose Mourinho, and then 1, Pep Guardiola.
You know what's crazy is that my 5 is very similar, but
I
in
have the
different.
same in the top 5, just different order.
Oh no, I don't. I just have one that I substitute. So
I was gonna put Arsene Wenger 5th,
oh,
but I saw more of him than I did Ancelotti. I'll be honest. That's the only reason.
What?
But Ancelotti
Ancelotti
has
is
more.
more recent.
No. But I'm talking about like Premier League.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Premier League, La Liga. I mean, yeah. Now Ancelotti is more recent with Real Madrid, but prior to that, he was mainly in Italy.
yeah,
That last time I remember, I
yeah.
could be wrong. Don't shoot me, but he does have more body of work than Arsene Wenger. That. So if people want to say he's better than Arsene Wenger, I understand that. But the fact that Arsene Wenger kept Arsenal at least top 4 for years, just says a lot because they were shit for years.
No. Facts. My top 5 would be Alex 5, Arsene.
Get the fuck out the podcast,
No, no,
bro.
no, 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 no.
All right, let him cook. Let him cook. Let him
No,
Who
land.
no,
gave
Let
him
him
free
land.
let me
speech?
cook. Let me
Let
cook.
him
Who
land.
gave him
Let
free
him
speech,
land.
bro?
Let me cook. Let me
This is
cook,
what
man.
we wanted. This is what I was talking about. I needed.
Yeah,
Sir
because
Alex Ferguson has more league titles than your oil club, bro.
doesn't matter,
He is
bro.
bigger than your club.
Pipe, pipe down, pipe
Bro, Arsene Wenger left in 2013. He's been watching since 2018, remember?
down. No, you're funny. You're
Facts.
funny.
Average City
No,
fan.
no. So no. Alex, don't get me wrong. Alex, great manager overall. A lot of accomplishment, a lot of shit that he's done for the PL as a whole. But I feel as though like my list is compact. So Arson, Alex 5, Arson 4. I know this is very controversial. I might get cooked for this, but Zinedine Zidane 3,
Mm,
Jose 2, Pep 1. But that's just me personally.
So you think Zidane is better than Ancelotti as
I
a manager?
personally I feel as though what he's
overall, overall, we're not.
no. My thing
That's
is
what
what
we're talking
when
about.
no when I know overall, but when I compare his accomplishment versus how long Ancelotti have been in the game, what Zidane did for like 3 or 4 seasons, it's crazy. Like think about it. Like it's what he's accomplished at the highest level. Like he was going to the fucking
My
see how
only
like he,
thing against that, my only thing against that, he had a super team. That team was a joke. The only team that could beat that was Messi's autistic ass. That's the only person that could beat that team.
He's never beat the allegations, man.
He never beat an allegation, but that's why
It
he's
is
so many.
difficult to keep a super team at a top level,
No, it is. It is. You
but
got Eagles and shit like that.
but the likelihood of you like winning trophies is pretty high. And
yeah.
Yeah,
like
But,
it's
but
I guess it's if you want to keep a good rep as a manager, it's easy to have 2, 3 good seasons and then dip.
yeah.
Like
No, because
Ancelotti is consistent. He's done it across 5 different leagues. He has more Champions Leagues than Zidane.
yeah.
yeah, even as a
But
player, probably too.
Yeah.
but based on I'm just looking at, for example, like if you 3 or 4 seasons compared to his body of work, just imagine if he had those all those seasons that Ancelotti have in
That's something that you don't know though, because managers go through shit in different
yeah
places. I think
yeah
one of the
Yeah, like
reasons,
Ancelotti was at Everton. Like,
yeah,
like so, or even like Ancelotti last season, it wasn't that good. They got second in the league. They obviously didn't win the Champions League. I think they won the Copa del Rey, but a lot of Real Madrid fans don't want him because of his shit tactics.
yeah. I don't know how he's like with their squad and their depth this season. I have no idea what's going like how physically possible he's winning that much. But I guess he's just a good coach overall. Um, that's why Madrid renewed his contract XYZ. But that's just my top 5. I know it's controversial putting Zidane
Very,
there,
very
but
controversial.
average City fan.
not what?
Very.
Come on now, like my thing was it made you guys think about it though. Think about
Oh, brother.
it. So, that's a solid top 5.
That shit look like the Saudi league, bro. Fuck out of here. That ain't no solid top 5.
All right. For me, 5, I'm gonna have Arsene Wenger.
Okay.
Incredible lad. 4, Ancelotti. I'm putting him ahead just because, like, Ancelotti, bro, he has won each of the top 5
Yeah.
leagues, and he has 4 Champions Leagues. Like, Wenger has the Invincibles and everything, and I will, to my death, I will say I'll take that over 3 Champions Leagues. But yeah, Ancelotti, bro, how many clubs have gone invincible in the Prem? Name one.
No,
Name
no.
one.
Celebrated.
Name
14,
one.
how many? 14 draws? How many?
12.
It was like,
12.
yeah, bro.
Doesn't matter.
Celebrated.
Doesn't matter. Does
Plus
not
10.
matter.
Plus 10. Plus 10.
Look,
Anyways,
That's
I can
crazy.
debunk
anyways,
this. No. We talk about this. No, you could go undefeated and still get relegated. You know that, right? You know that, right?
don't matter. Like we have a gold Prem trophy. It doesn't matter, and we went undefeated at it.
You got knocked out of Carling Cup. You got knocked out of FA Cup. You got knocked out of
I
the
want you.
Champions League
So
by Chelsea.
think about it.
Hey.
How many clubs have Champions Leagues? How many have gone undefeated? It's different. Going undefeated and any league, it's fine. But going undefeated in the Premier League is absolutely ridiculous. And the fact that Wenger even said in 2002 that there's a possibility like that they could go unbeaten. Like that was a mental fucking thing to say and then go the
So they
next
started
year to
drawing
be able
games.
to do that. 12
So they
games.
started drawing
Don't
games.
fucking matter. They still won 28. They still won 26 games.
All right. So what's more impressive, winning almost half your games, and then drawing like 12, and then
Winning more
next
than half. Yeah.
no, no,
In the
all right,
toughest league.
no, and then Chelsea winning all their games, only getting scored on 15 times the whole season and losing one game and winning the league, and then still going
It's
far
harder
up.
not to get beat at all. Just don't get beat.
Hey,
Nobody doing it like us.
Arsenal Twitter fan right here.
Um, get the fuck out.
All
Uh,
right, keep going. No,
all right,
keep going to the.
Wenger at 5, Ancelotti at 4, Sir Alex Ferguson at 3. Sir Alex Ferguson is bigger than Man City. Number 2, Pep.
Huh?
I know. Number 1, I am Jose Mourinho.
And you know what?
I will say like
Stop.
yes, I
Let's
get.
stop now.
Yeah, let me cook. So Pep, I get like Pep. Not everything is about winning. Yeah, obviously he has won everything, and he has influenced the game massively. Like tiki taka. What else? The inverted fullbacks. He has mentored Xavi. He's mentored Xavi Alonso. He's mentored my manager. Um, I only put Mourinho on top of him just because he's like he'll go to like any team, any club, and he'll win there and he'll accomplish something. Except Spurs, you can't win at Spurs.
I was about to
Pep,
call that.
He could have. He
Pep,
could have.
3 super teams. Yes, he's won trebles and whatever, but 3 fucking super teams, some of the best that we've ever seen. And Mourinho, he won a Champions League with Porto. Before that, Porto was 5th in the league. They were last in their group in the Champions League, and then they won on the next season and won it. He gave Roma. He won a treble with Inter Milan, and since that, no other Italian team had won a European trophy until Roma did it with Mourinho. And Roma, who has been in deep shit, financial trouble, he gave them their first trophy in 11 years, back-to-back European finals, and he only didn't win it twice in a row because Anthony Taylor was taking a piss. Anthony Taylor's autistic as fuck. That's the only reason he didn't go back-to-back.
Yeah.
And wherever he goes, the man is a genius. And I think I also love the aspect that he makes the game enjoyable. What other manager is going to wait for the referee in the fucking parking lot, bro?
You know,
That brother is class.
Good case. Good case.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
enjoyable.
Good
He's
argument.
enjoyable. He wins with shit teams. He took Spurs to a cup final. That's already massive, bro.
I'll say one thing. Tactically, he doesn't play beautiful ball. If this is coming from a Chelsea fan that enjoys and loves Jose Mourinho, and I'll say that right now, I'll take Pep Guardiola over Jose Mourinho. Tactically, even as a personality with players too. Jose Mourinho right now will destroy our players. You saw what he did with KDB, bro. He's gonna do the same thing with Cole Palmer, bro. No, 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 and
Nah,
that's
your
the
players
reason.
are just shit, man. There's no fixing them.
I mean, no, yeah, that could be one
But I
thing
do
as well.
agree. Pep has an amazing player development, and not just that, but any player that Pep signs is probably a hit.
Look, you could say he's been at super teams, but when he became Barcelona's coach, that was not a super team. He made it into a super team. Barcelona was not. Yeah, they do buy players, but that was academy players in that squad. You know what I mean? Same thing he's doing now with City. Obviously, they do buy a lot of players, but he's in adding academy players into that. He's doing the same thing. He did the same thing at Bayern with Kimmich as well, and
yeah,
other young players. He did that a lot. That 08-09 Barcelona team was a joke.
yeah,
Was a joke. So
absolutely.
Barcelona was bad. This is before Messi was even Messi. He helped create Messi. You know what I mean? He made the goal. Like, so
Absolutely. And you know what? I feel as though like all fair takes. It's all depends on who you ask and what
yeah.
match or what how do you remember the managers? It flip flops one or two. Like it literally flip flops between those two. And Pep just have the edge above all the other managers because of, as Darwin mentioned, like how he incorporates like the younger squad, the academy players into the team, like giving them chances,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's
Tactically,
some.
tactically, Pep might be clear. I really
He's
like the
tapping
fact
ahead.
that
He's
Mourinho
great.
will go anywhere. Bro, he won the Europa League with United.
No,
I know
yeah.
Europa League isn't great, but United is shit, and he
I
gave them a
mean, for an
trophy.
Arsenal fan, it should be great. Let's be honest. That's good enough.
Aren't you
So,
10th in the league right now, bro?
Yeah.
hey man, I'm just saying we're talking about history right now.
Not,
We're not talking about right now. I'm talking about history. Look, look, I that's why I always. I mean, I'm fine with people saying Jose Mourinho is better, but me as a person, I'll always say Pep is better. Jose Mourinho, Porto, obviously won what was the UEFA Cup, now the Europa League. He won that next season, Champions League. Left that, went to Chelsea, created a dynasty, won back to back Premier Leagues. Could have done
dynasty.
a 3 huh?
I said you said dynasty. That's how you define dynasty.
At Chelsea. What?
You
03,
said
04?
created a dynasty.
Yeah.
I'm like okay.
Lampard, Drogba, Makalele, Terry.
Oh, so you consider dynasty within your club history itself, not in football.
What are you talking about?
No, because when I consider when I think of dynasty, I'm like winning the big trophies. Like
No,
troubles.
he could have, but obviously we
I'm
got
like,
robbed. No, we got robbed. He didn't win it with us. That's the only thing we kind of like yo, we wish we got like Jose Mourinho a Champions League. He didn't get it with us, which sucks. But he is part of that. He's the reason why Drogba came to Chelsea. He helped a lot with the players and stuff like that. But he did create a dynasty because prior to that, Chelsea wasn't winning leagues. We did win some cups, but we weren't winning leagues. He came, we won back to back leagues. Could have done a 3P if it wasn't for United, who were insane. Went to Inter, did a treble there, went straight to Madrid. Could
100-point league with Madrid.
100 points in the league. Stopped Barcelona from doing the treble and beat him in the Copa del Rey. And this is a Barca fan talking right here. Like, he was insane. He left there, went back to Chelsea, won the league. Obviously, he eventually did bad and got sacked. Went to United, got second with them with that shit team,
remember that?
and then won the Europa League. What did he do after that? He got
Roma.
sacked.
He got
He got
sacked from Spurs.
he got
Spurs
sacked from
don't
Spurs,
even
and he could.
fucking count, man.
It don't count because, in my opinion,
It's on the resume.
those players were on a downfall. We see that with Dele Alli. We seen that in
Yeah,
the documentary.
Delhi.
He could have won them that trophy in that final. He got sacked right before the final.
Yeah.
What he won that game, we don't know. But he's very good in cups. Went to Roma, won the Conference League. Could have won the Europa League. Look, I always put him two, but tactically, right now, I cannot take him over Pep.
Yeah,
I cannot. That's one thing I'm putting aside.
absolutely.
And somebody do you think Pep could do what he did at like United or Roma?
Oh,
And
No,
big and spending as little as Mourinho spends.
Mm, it's very difficult to say just because they're very different, very different. Like Jose Mourinho, he likes the wild shit, yo. Like he likes Zlatan, he likes Balotelli.
Pause,
You know
bro.
what I mean? What?
No,
What I say?
he likes the wild shit.
He a freak, bro. He tapped in the head, bro. Look, yo, look. He's not afraid of players showing their personality on and off the pitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
While you got Guardiola, he's very like demanding
but
of how he wants his players. Like that's why Zlatan only lasted a year at Barcelona because they
Yeah.
just didn't get well. Personally, they just didn't gel very well because obviously Zlatan has this big personality. You're not gonna tell him to be like, yo, you gotta play you gotta play to Messi, not Messi gotta play to you. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because that's how he is. Whether that's how it is at City
Yeah.
right now. KDB is that guy. Eventually, when KDB leaves, Foden's that guy.
Yeah.
Now everybody got to create for Haaland because he's that guy.
Did you just laugh? Like,
Hey, yo, how that
Foden is
wild?
not that guy, bro.
Fuck, man. Like,
Foden will never be that guy.
Wow.
Fuck out of
Wow.
here.
All right,
With
if Kevin,
ugly
if
ass
Kevin-
trim.
you know what crazy? You know what's crazy? As much as Foden has been on the bench, if he ever goes to Arsenal, hypothetically speaking, he will start. He will
Yeah.
literally start.
Yeah, I agree.
And
We don't have the depth that you
what's
have.
crazy? And you know what's crazy? He will start on the right wing over your star boy.
all right, I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. No, I'm not saying that. Look,
Clip
all
that
right.
and put it on TikTok, bro.
We're putting that. Look, I'm just saying.
Yo, I'm on 2%.
All right, we gonna wrap it up right now. All right, so good conversations.
Yeah.
This could go on and on whether who we're putting first, Mourinho or Pep. It's basically down to preference at this
Yeah,
point.
that's true.
You know
I
what
agree.
mean? We'll only know when the time comes when both we see everybody when they're both done pretty much. That's when everybody can really see.
Yeah.
Right now they're both pretty active. Right, I think Jose Mourinho is going to Saudi or he might go to international.
And
He
and
just got signed.
Pep in League One, winning leagues, man. Come on now, quit playing.
I mean, he's going to championships. So you'll find out.
Peppa's
We'll
gonna
find
win
out.
League 2, bro.
Yeah.
If he goes to the championship, he's to go. If he goes to the championship and wins that, he's to go. I'm just saying.
Be back up top.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Phone's dying. So good combos. Thank you, boys, for joining. Hopefully, we do this next week as well.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Anytime City, you know.
My skipper. Best in the league.
That shit stinks.